Alright, so sequences. Sequences are sets of numbers or some other kind of information in a particular order. And so, for example, the set of numbers are in order because they're getting bigger and bigger. Or, let's see, this set of numbers is in order because they're getting smaller and smaller. 0 is less than 2, negative 2 is less than 0. So they're in order and they're sets of numbers or another kind of information. And there's a special kind of sequence called an arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic. Alright, real quick though, before we get into that, if this word is confusing to you, arithmetic, why do we call it arithmetic, not arithmetic? Well, when this is a noun, it's arithmetic. But if it's an adjective, if it's describing something, you say it arithmetic. So yeah, it's spelled the same way, but it's a different word. So an arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which the difference between the terms in the sequence is always the same. So there's a constant difference between them. So, for example, the difference between 5 and 3 is 2. So there's a little jump of 2. From 5 to... Oh my gosh. Wow, that was pretty incredible. Back up. That was exciting. I was kind of worried about this one not being that exciting. That's why I put the sun up in the corner. I thought that would kind of brighten things up a little bit. But that really weird squiggle, that kind of did it for me. So that's good. Here we go. So the jump from 5 to 7 is 2. 7 to 9 is 2. 11 minus 9 is 2. So the difference between these terms in the sequence is always 2. It's always the same. Okay. Let's look at this guy right here. This is a sequence because the numbers are in order. The numbers are getting bigger and bigger. So 3, 7, 8, 20, 21 are always getting bigger. But is it an arithmetic sequence? Well, the difference between 7 and 3 is 4, but the difference between 8 and 7 is 1. And the difference between 8 and 20 is 12. And between 20 and 21 is 1. So the difference between the terms is not constant. It's not always the same. So it's a sequence, but it's not an arithmetic sequence. What about this one? Take a look at that. What do you think? See, the difference between 0 and 2 is negative 2. The difference between negative 2 and 0 is negative 2. And the difference between negative 4 and negative 2 is negative 2. So these terms in the sequence are always going down by 2. So that is an arithmetic sequence.